live in is sick. The society we live in is sick. The society we live in is sick.
We all races and different types, man, ready to get in fights. We all races and different types, man, ready to get in fights.
society we live in is sick. The society we live in is sick. The society we live in is sick. The society we live in is sick.
We all races and different types, man, ready to get in fights. We all races and different types, man, ready to get in fights.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill them.
You can't be serious.
I'm very serious.
What good would that do?
I am under constant threat.
So you gonna just throw away your life and your career?
I don't know how much more I can take before I explode.
Maybe you need to talk to somebody. You ever thought about talking to a psychiatrist?
A psychiatrist? I'm not crazy. It's the students that's crazy.
They're kids. They're millennials. They feel entitled.
You know, I went to that high school. And now I teach there. I wanted to make a difference in the lives of the students.
If you help one kid succeed, then you've done your job.
Kids today are a reflection of a sick society.
You can't throw them all in the same category.
And one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch.
Look, you're only one person, but one person can make a major difference.
Yeah? By killing the little bastards that make my life hard for me.
Man, you are not about to kill nobody, let alone not one of your students.
You know, I never thought I would say this. I'm tired of niggas. And Mexicans and racist whitey.
Okay, let it out, let it out.
Yeah, and every other ethnic group for that matter.
Okay, bigotry. What else?
My crusade was teaching. And now I'm completely fed up.
So what you gonna do? Become a hermit? Disconnect yourself from society?
I really feel like I want to hurt somebody. Like I have to unleash this rage inside of me.
Man, you need to go do some calisthenics or go shoot some hoop or exert some energy.
I admire people who commit mass shootings. Kill all the ignorant people, the gays, the illegal immigrants, racist whitey.
So then what happens after that? You gonna kill yourself or suicide by cop?
This country is Sodom and Gomorrah on steroids, and it needs to be cleansed.
Man, where's all this coming from?
I'm beginning to see things for what they are.
Oh, so I get it. So I'm part of the problem too then, huh? I've been to jail, I've done drugs, I'm a deadbeat dad. Oh, the list is long.
I can identify with someone who commits mass shootings.
Man, you need to be focused.
They don't just kill anybody. They have specific targets.
You need to think about positive things you contribute in your life.
I'd like to blow up the government, blow up Hollywood.
So you went from knocking off students to now want to blow up Hollywood and the government? You tripping, bro.
If I could blow up the White House, I would. But my focus is soft targets.
Yeah, and you would be done. Done is dead. You got some serious issues.
Yeah. The society we live in is sick.
That doesn't justify doing mass killings.
It's the only answer. Mass murderers are the martyrs for justice.
People that do mass murders have some serious mental issues.
That's what the media wants you to believe. You're buying into it.
It's diluted thinking, that's what it is.
No, actually, it's an awakening. It's a sacrifice for the greater good.
Man, people think about killing people all the time, but they don't act out on it. I thought about killing somebody before. I didn't act out on it. You have to find a better way of thinking.
Murder and sacrifice are two different things.
You can't justify mass killing.
All right, look, to say what's justifiable and what's not, it's just a play on words, semantics.
Man, you're an English teacher, not a psychologist.
The mainstream media and Hollywood have brainwashed people from facing reality.
So when did this bright light go off in your head?
Study people. You don't have to be a psychologist to do that.
So you kill me too?
Who's ever around when the killings go down, they become a casualty.
So okay, what if your family's in the crowd when you decide to do this mass killing? What then?
So be it.
You need to dismiss these thoughts.
They dominate my mind.
I do not take you seriously.
I'm very serious.
Let me ask you a question. You ever been in jail?
Never.
Drink, smoke, do drugs?
Nope.
I just don't take you seriously, man.
Doesn't matter.
You put me on, ain't you? You pulling my leg, right?
What do you do?
What do you mean what I do?
I mean, for a living, what do you do?
Collect Social Security? Get an SSI check?
That can't be enough to live off of. What, they give you $1,000 a month?
Hey, I get by.
You're a victim of the system.
What do you mean I'm a victim of the system?
The system has duped you. It's duped me.
What do you mean the system's duped me? Life is what you make it.
That's a misnomer.
Man, you talking in circles, misnomer my ass.
A person's fate is predetermined before he comes out of the womb.
So you're predestined to kill a bunch of innocent people?
Time will tell. That's my intent.
For your sake, I hope that's not the case.
Whatever a person's destiny is, it's been predetermined.
So now you're a philosopher.
I'm many things. And so are you.
So let me ask you something. Do you pray?
Prayer is futile.
So as far as you're concerned, prayer is useless.
If something is meant to happen, it's going to happen.
So you went to school to become a teacher, right?
That's right.
But because of some rebellious students, now you're gonna take a different course in life?
Something like that.
You know, I find a lot of different things disturbing, but I just find a way to navigate through all the drama.
You must be very frustrated.
How so?
Because no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get ahead in life.
Man, that isn't my fault. It's nothing to do with destiny.
You know, there's a lot of scum out there in the streets. Bums and homeless people and whatnot.
So where do you fit in? You know, self-examination will make someone face some things that they don't want to.
Every individual is in his own world. In my world, I refuse to be subject to the next person.
Well, maybe it's your destiny to get caught up in someone else's world.
And so be it.
Man, a lot of what you're saying is psychobabble, man. Anybody can justify their actions, but that doesn't make it right.
A lot of things that I once liked, I now hate. And what I thought was real was in fact an illusion.
If that's true, then you don't need to go murder a bunch of innocent people because they don't exist.
So now who's the philosopher?
But you can't just keep making up the rules as you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Go tell that to Congress and see how far you get.
Look, there's some things that you can control, and some things are beyond your control.
See, that's why it's called destiny.
This conversation is getting weirder by the moment.
Paradox. What's absurd or self-contradictory may prove to be founded and true.
So as an educator, I don't believe it's your destiny to think irrational, do something irrational, and kill a bunch of innocent people.
All right, do you believe that Islamic terrorists are crazy?
Misguided?
Or do you believe that the Native American Indian is crazy?
Man, what the hell are you talking about now?
But the white man tried to exterminate them. Are they crazy for saying that?
It's true, so I believe it is.
Because it was their destiny.
So was it the black man's destiny to get forced into slavery?
You said it, I didn't.
Do you believe the white man's the devil?
Are you a follower of Farrakhan?
No, I'm not.
Then why would you ask me that? I mean, there's no devil. There's only good and evil. And humans are capable of both.
You got some way out views.
I believe that the white man is diabolical. He's been destroying this world with war and pollution. He's been a scourge on this earth since the beginning of time. And there's only one way to eradicate the white man.
Oh, really? How's that?
Destruction of the planet.
You know how outlandish that sounds?
It's the only way.
So you would destroy everyone here on Earth to get rid of the white man?
I wouldn't hesitate.
Let me tell you something. This planet will not be destroyed in our lifetime.
Nuclear weapons were made to be used. And believe me, they will be used.
See, the way you're talking, this is therapy for you. I should be charging you money for this.
The calm before the storm.
Tomorrow's a new day. You'll have a new perspective.
Killer's perspective changes, but he still kills.
Look, man, when I was 23 years of age, I did a year in the county for drug possession. I was locked up with killers and rapists, and they were all waiting to be transferred to the penitentiary. Each one of them regretted what they did.
No, that's not true. Charles Manson didn't regret what he did.
You're either gonna be part of the problem or part of the solution.
I have solutions. You just don't see them that way.
Yeah, and your solution is for you to make a difference with those kids you teaching.
Oh, that's Band-Aid solutions, temporary fixes.
Being negative never helps.
I'm not being negative. That's just your interpretation.
Oh, I know negative when I see it and when I hear it.
Look. The people who run the system are killing you right now.
How?
GMOs, chemtrails, cell phone towers. They're putting fluoride in the water.
Man,
It's just slow death on a mass scale.
I'm fine, man. I'm healthy.
Your body is toxic. I mean, you're dying right now, and you don't even know it. And that's what the government wants.
You gotta find a way to adapt.
I'm adapting to a new role I must fulfill.
See, all these morbid thoughts, I see why your ass is depressed.
Oh man, you got it wrong there. I am not depressed. Killing can be liberating.
You sound like you've killed before.
Oh, no, not yet. I'm looking forward to it.
You should try to let positive words come out of your mouth.
Exterminate. Eradicate. Extinguish. Obliterate. I can go on.
See, those aren't positive words.
It depends on the context.
So you just gonna stay on that same page, huh?
I embrace the yin and the yang. When I understood and accepted my own darkness, I was consumed by my own light.
What if I report you to the police?
You won't.
Oh, you're that sure?
Positive. Besides, you don't want to make trouble for yourself.
No, I don't want no trouble.
Just as rational as you are.
I can't tell by what you're saying.
I'm providing insight.
Oh, okay. So I'm a priest and you're confessing your sins, huh?
Our priest sends the Catholic Church. It's all a cult.
I grew up in the Catholic Church.
And then you woke up to the light.
Religions control people,
Now you're talking.
but it's about having a personal relationship with God.
You're accountable for yourself, and that's it.
What was your upbringing like?
Believe it or not, when I was 12 years old, I found out that I was adopted. Wait, by a Jewish family. Believe that?
Wow. What was that like?
Synagogue, kosher food, the Torah.
Well, your family loved you. They provided for you, right?
I know, yeah. I have siblings. My parents wanted to adopt a black kid.
And my parents are hardworking. They had high expectations for me.
I guess that didn't turn out too well.
You know, gangs, drugs, other distractions. I got sidetracked.
I did exactly what my parents wanted me to do. Finished college. I became a teacher.
You hate your parents?
No, I don't hate my parents. But I do wish that I was never adopted.
You could have been aborted.
But I wasn't. My birth mother should have aborted me.
You shouldn't talk like that.
That's how I see it.
You have any children?
I wanted children at one time. I'd never bring a child into this corrupt world.
I have 2 boys. They're teenagers. I was never really in their lives.
So your kids don't know their father.
I didn't
know who my father is. Or my biological father.
I didn't say they didn't know me. I just wasn't consistently there.
What's the difference? Fathers all men.
Myths aren't real. I'm real.
You feeling guilty?
I just feel like they're following down my same footsteps.
Like father, like son?
The traits of your father are in you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a teacher. I envision him as a drug addict, a criminal type.
Oh, like me?
My mother was probably a whore.
You don't know that.
Sins of the father. And of the mother, too, in my case.
Obviously, she thought adoption was the best thing at that point.
According to the Torah, Cain was the first murderer.
He was.
Well, if that's the case, then he was set up.
He was jealous of his brother, so he killed him.
Oh. The so-called God is bloodthirsty.
Okay, see, now you going off on left field.
No.
I'm not following you.
This God requires a blood sacrifice. Abel offered up an animal sacrifice. Cain offered up crops. Abel's animal sacrifice was accepted. Cain's was not.
God does what he wants to do, and he does not have to explain it.
Exactly. A mass shooting or a murder, it's a blood sacrifice.
No, that's BS.
Oh. Hey, have you ever studied the Torah?
I'm not a scholar, that's for sure.
God has destroyed people, murdered women and children by the thousands.
You can go on debating about God forever.
God is a gangster. He puts hits out on people, like the mafia.
Okay, so if there's no God, then all those killings that happen in the Bible was man's doing.
All right, though there is no God, you can still learn from the Torah.
Torah, Bible, they have truth in both books.
And I will use those truthful examples to carry out my mission.
You're not God. You can't play God.
The immoral people of this society are bugs that should be squashed.
Look, man, if you want to die, just kill yourself. I don't get it. You crazies don't ever want to kill yourselves, but...
Martyrdom is not suicide.
What are you, some type of terrorist cell?
No. I have my own personal cause.
You're doing a psych job on yourself.
It's called enlightenment, an epiphany.
Man, why don't you go have a drink, go smoke a blunt, go decompress or something.
Fine, man. I don't need any of that stuff.
You need something, because all this crazy talk is unhealthy.
My contribution to society is to kill as many people in one place at one time.
Let me ask you, have any kids you taught went on to go to college?
Quite a few.
Aren't you proud of that?
Yeah.
You're teaching inner city kids to go on and establish themselves in life.
True.
That's a major contribution to society.
It's a small picture.
What's the big picture?
Saul Alinsky.
Okay, who's that?
Community organizer, and a writer.
I've never heard of him.
Obama and Hillary Clinton subscribed to his beliefs.
I know about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. They made an impact on people.
Power is not just what you think you have. It's what your enemies think you have.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
It means something to me.
What, more deeper thoughts?
A profound statement.
Curtis Mayfield. You ever heard of him?
Yeah?
You ever listen to his music?
Not really, no.
YouTube him. The brother's deep.
Rules for the Radicals. It's the title of the book that Alinsky wrote.
What, he's your hero or something?
I'm a teacher. He was a teacher.
Okay, you guys got something in common. So what?
Obama implemented Alinsky's beliefs during his administration.
And Mayfield was an activist. He affected people's minds through his music.
Like the Black Panther.
The Panthers, Mayfield, they had similar ideals.
Not unlike Saul Alinsky.
Look, man, if you want to blow something, kill something, to blow something up, the Panthers, their rage came from the disenfranchisement of black people.
Never go outside the expertise of your own people.
Okay, another quote.
Alinsky and the Panthers, they had the same idea. Take down the government.
Check this out. People must prove to the people a better day is coming for you and me. With just a little bit more education and love for our nation, we'll make a better society.
Curtis Mayfield?
Lyrics from the Choice of Colors. So your boy Linsky, the Panthers, Mayfield, they thought alike.
Radical thoughts.
But took a different approach on acting out those thoughts.
Because actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, and the Panthers were about action. Lifting up their people and acting out against the system.
I just know I have to do something, man. An outward demonstration.
Man, you blowing smoke. You ain't about to do nothing. You need to get some stuff off your chest, that's all.
I dread going back to that school.
Them same students that are acting out against you, they think just like you.
They're bull. They don't think like me.
Yeah, wanna be radicals just like you.
I will serve a purpose for the greater good. Their purpose is senseless behavior.
Oh, no, it's just a different point of views.
They are useless to society, and they should be eliminated.
Look, you got the right to be angry if a student disrupts your class.
I can only exercise so much patience.
Can't you get them expelled or something from school?
No, it's not that simple. Lodging a complaint doesn't do anything, and if I put my hands on one of them kids, I will be arrested.
Yeah, I have a problem restraining myself against one of them rebellious ass babies.
No home training. Parents don't give a damn.
Don't you focus on the kids that want to really learn?
And for the most part, I do. But I mean, the constant distraction, disruptions, I mean, it affects my ability to even teach at all.
Man, you'll be fine.
I think teaching has run its course.
You need to just relieve some of that stress you're under.
It's not stress. It's everything that's wrong with society.
Man, it's all mental, bruh.
You ever have the overwhelming desire to do something big?
Yeah, I dream big. I dream big all the time, but that's all it is just dreams.
I'm gonna leave my mark on this world, and nobody's ever gonna forget me.
Okay, Hitler.
Nobody will ever forget Hitler. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but do you want to be remembered as being famous or infamous? I mean, which one are you striving for?
Destiny. I want destiny. I want destiny. It's the place for me. Give me the simple life, 'cause I'm getting out of here. Let me be me. Let me be free. Michael Jackson. Strange dude, but damn was he talented.
You a trip.
I can impact the world in just one day.
You already have, and you just don't realize it yet.
I want to use a drone.
Drone?
Yeah, man, so I could drop explosives down onto crowds of people. So,
Damn.
man, I could film all the dead bodies at the same time and then post it on YouTube.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Black Sunday. Want to carry out something like that.
I'm afraid to ask you what Black Sunday is.
It's a movie. Check it out. A terrorist group is set out to blow up the Goodyear blimp over the Super Bowl.
It's official. You're nuts.
Oh man, major accomplishments can be gratifying.
Confusing, horrific crimes with accomplishments?
All right.
Man, come on.
All right, now you say that I shouldn't lump people together, right? But the 1% and the 99%, they're all wretched.
Okay, I'm getting offended. That includes me?
It's part of the ploy.
Deploy. Stop blowing things out of proportion.
You think it's funny?
Don't be mad at me because you had a couple bad experiences. Now you want to kill everybody.
And rightly so.
Let me ask you something. You ever been to the county building?
What, the welfare building? No.
Man, whatever. I was once on GR. Social workers giving you attitude. People applying for GR giving the social workers attitude. And you got all races of different types, man, ready to get in fights and get arrested by the sheriffs, by the unruly people. It's crazy. But I'm going to tell you, you can learn a few things about yourself in the county building.
Yeah. That welfare recipients are taking money out of my pockets.
You trying to say I'm taking money out your pocket?
I mean, you on SSI, right?
Yeah.
Social Security, Social Security supplemental income. That's welfare.
Look,
that's money out of my pockets. Taxpayer money.
I am not going to apologize for getting no SSI benefits.
California is a welfare state. And you got illegal immigrants taking full advantage of that.
You got me there. I can't argue that point.
You got black and Mexican hoes popping out babies that they can't afford, but that's okay. That's okay. The government will pay for it. We'll take care of those babies for you. And you're running around in your $300 clothes and shoes and stuff, but you can't afford to take care of your little bastard child.
Okay. There's some pros and cons to the welfare system. I mean, really, some people abuse it.
What you do is you dig a huge pit, you line them all up, You point and shoot. Problem solved.
You're not killing me.
You're a walking dead man.
What about you?
I will choose the time and the place of my demise.
Come on, man. Look, everybody's under the scrutiny of the government.
Not me.
When Big Brother makes a decision and dictates some stuff, you gotta dance to that tune.
Yeah, no, not me.
What do you mean, not me?
When I make my move, nobody will be laughing. Trust me.
Who else have you shared your death wish with?
Nobody? Just you?
Oh, thank you for sharing. I feel so privileged.
Think of it as having a conversation with James Earl Ray or Lee Harvey Oswald before they committed the act.
You are a true character.
Hey, we're all characters. Life's a play. You have a part, I have a part, everybody has a part.
Okay, so we're all just acting now, huh?
Huh. But see, the play is on a micro scale, and the play of life is on a macro scale. See, in the play, the actor dies. But in the play of life, you die. And that's it.
Why don't you write a book, man? That could be a therapy for you.
Not a bad idea.
Put all your frustrations in the book instead of going out and killing a bunch of innocent people.
It'd be my manifesto.
That'd be your legacy.
No. My legacy will be the attack. And then people can read about it in my book.
You know, writing a book will help you diffuse all that pinned up anxiety you have.
The book will be the calm before the storm. The prelude before the big event.
Some people fool themselves, knowing they ain't gonna do nothing, just walking around selling wolf tickets.
I'm not broadcasting. You just happen to be privy to my inner thoughts.
I admit, it doesn't take much for people just to snap.
People snap every day. But I'm prepared to face my purpose.
Yeah, but the world is no better off with a terrorist walking around here ready to blow up innocent people.
Forces people to listen.
At the expense of innocent lives.
Unabomber, Timothy McVeigh, Eric Rudolph, the world listened to them.
Yeah, all killers. Who was Eric Rudolph?
The Olympic Park bomber?
Which Olympics was that?
1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta. Where the hell you been?
I was probably on some PCP at the time, so that's probably why I don't remember.
The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
So what you saying?
Are you drug-free?
You mean like right now?
No, I mean in general.
I mean, I smoke marijuana, but that's for medicinal purposes.
Right.
Look, everybody has a vice. You got one.
Not me.
Warped thinking, for sure.
You can't grasp my concept like I can't grasp drug use.
You ever been to the doctor?
Of course.
Were you prescribed medicine?
On occasion, yeah.
So what do you think medicine is? That's a drug.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's legal and necessary to get rid of certain illnesses.
Weed is legal. You ever heard of Prop 64? The Marijuana Act? I bet you voted against it.
I don't vote.
I voted yes on Prop 64 and it passed.
Voting is useless. It creates the illusion of choice.
If nothing else, I voiced my opinion by voting.
Maybe so. It pacifies a certain segment of the population.
Got it all figured out, huh? You got all the answers.
Some things have to be faced up to. The sheeple have always been manipulated.
Like Frank Sinatra said, I did it my way.
That's right.
You and Frank doing it your own way.
The guy was under the thumb of the mafia.
You are a nitpicker.
What's a nitpicker?
A person who finds fault with everything.
That's how one corrects things. By finding fault.
Then start with yourself.
Believe me, I have picked apart the last 40 years of my life.
You recognize all the flaws, right?
I do.
Then let it be.
Let it be.
Whisper words of wisdom, just let it be. The Beatles.
Did you graduate from high school?
No. But I got my GED.
Well, a lot of good it did you.
You saying I'm stupid?
You're an enigma.
What is this, a vocabulary test? You think I don't know what that means?
Maybe. If you applied yourself.
So you just gonna keep insulting me, huh? You are an enigma. I figured your weird ass out.
Figured my weird ass out. So I guess you know what enigma means.
We can sit here all day and keep hurling insults at each other.
I think you're a smart guy. Some things can be taken out of context.
See, and the problem is you're a smart guy, but you keep talking about doing something stupid. That's a double negative.
Yeah. And broken English.
Nah, man, that's the language of black people. It's actually a code to confuse the white man.
I never looked at it that way.
If the white man can't understand broken English, slang, then he can't stop the black man from planning against him.
The white man broke that code a long time ago.
Ebonics.
The white man done figured that one out too. The CIA is on top of all of it.
Then they know about you.
I'm sure they do. And they know about you as well.
I'm not worried about them. You the one out here spouting hate speech. They probably watching us.
I doubt that they're in this part.
Certain words cause the NSA to flag you.
Everybody's phone is tapped anyway.
If you've been talking on the phone saying the things that you say to me, you on their watch list.
The NSA and the CIA are reactive, not proactive. They wait until a major event happens before they start making arrests.
Yeah, they got it all backwards.
Civil liberties protections. You can't just throw American citizens into jails for making threats. Ask Kathy Griffin.
I never understood that. They don't act until it's too late.
There's been exceptions.
The CIA are assassins. You may be the next target.
CIA assassinations are usually done to overthrow governments. You know, like Gaddafi, Kennedy, Saddam Hussein and his two sons.
Saddam Hussein was tried and hung.
It was still CIA sponsored.
I think you better watch yourself.
I'm not even a low-level target.
The students that are giving you trouble, the CIA may be using them to get you.
It's possible. Mind control. MK Ultra electronic game stalking.
Deep.
Hell, they could be using mind control on me. Could be why I'm having subversive thoughts.
Create paranoia only for you to do something crazy.
Exactly. False flag.
I think I have to Google that one.
Covert operation. conceals the identity, allows plausible denial of the sponsor.
You think that Vegas shooting was a false flag?
I wouldn't put anything past the government.
They do have a scandalous track record.
There's a lot of pre-programmed ticking time bombs walking around.
You can be deprogrammed. You should look into that.
Views I have on society have nothing to do with me being programmed.
You the one talking about MK altering and false flags.
The government employs those tactics. I'm a free thinker.
The only thing I want the government to do is keep giving me Social Security payments. That's it.
Yeah, you and the other 65 million people on SSI.
I consider it reparations.
Blacks need revolutionaries, not reparations. Negroes want a handout.
Every little bit helps.
When I set it off, blacks better take advantage of it.
Nothing good can come from mass murders. Nothing.
Death brings about new life. It's a new beginning.
I just don't see it.
Passive activism can only take you so far. The days of Martin Luther King are long gone.
If you're trying to convert me, it won't work.
I'm a one-man gang. I'm not trying to convert you or anybody else.
I'm good, because I ain't going back to jail.
To make a real difference, you have to be willing to lay down your life.
You can affect change, but you want to go about it the wrong way.
Sacrifice. I'm fully prepared to do that.
Look, take my advice and forget about doing something crazy.
You can never understand what I'm about to accomplish.
This is what I understand. 9/11, Boston Marathon bombing, Orlando shooting. Man, I can keep going on and on. That serves to take away lives and liberties.
The people who pulled it off made their point regardless of backlash.
Just tell me when, where, and what you plan to shoot up so I won't be there.
Man, you can't escape what's meant to be.
I don't want to hear about destiny. That's a bunch of bull.
The situation is critical.
Okay, where you going now?
You can't keep up, but I don't expect you to.
Try me.
Somebody needs to flush the toilet on this mother.
Hey, I'm smelling the flowers and counting my blessings.
Yeah, well, I'm taking dreams and turning them into nightmares.
Why don't you try killing people with kindness?
Yeah, don't cast your pearls before the swine.
Good over evil, bless instead of curse.
Evil is good, and good is evil. That just about sums up the world we live in.
I'm gonna call you Dark Thought, because you cannot see the light.
No, the light can't comprehend the darkness.
Man, there's no reasoning with you.
I'm very reasonable. It's a state of mind.
You need to get in contact with your spiritual side. I mean, you grew up in a Jewish household. Try talking to a rabbi or something.
I counsel myself.
See, that's your problem. We all need someone to lean on. I mean, it's like your better half, a mentor, psychiatrist, Mohammed, Jesus, the Pope. You don't want to acknowledge that.
Why should I seek answers from someone who doesn't have the answers?
Because talking to someone can give you balance.
I'm talking to you. The voices are the same. Do this, do that. It all adds up to division and strife.
It comes with the territory, man. Take your licks and keep on ticking.
Social networking, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, internet gangsters hide behind usernames.
A duck lets the water run off his back.
Societal ills cannot be deflected. We are inundated on a daily basis with madness.
Man, go on a retreat or something. I mean, get out the city. Try Mount Shasta.
No temporary fixes. And besides, I'm not a tree hugger.
Through your lens, you can't win for losing, man.
There are thousands out there who think just like me. The masses, they're in trouble. Looks like a storm is coming.
So you giving up on life?
Oh, on the contrary, I've just begun to live. And I'm going out with a bang!
At some point, man, your mind got poisoned.
Ah, you think I'm twisted, huh?
Personally, I don't think you're gonna hurt anyone.
Good. That's how I want you to think.
All this negative talk, man, does you a disservice.
I find it motivating. It's like a football player before the big game. It pumps me up.
Man, some people try to fool themselves. One talks themselves into something, another wants to talk themselves out of something.
Actions speak louder than words. Bo Jackson slogan, just do it.
Look, man, if you want to kill, just go ahead and join the gang.
Gang murders are senseless. With colors and territory. His dogs chasing their tails.
Murder is murder.
No. See, now that's where you're wrong. It's all about motive. All right, a person has taken another person's life. What is their motive?
You sound like a lawyer.
Justifiable homicide.
No such thing as justifiable homicide. Shysters posing as lawyers made that up.
All is fair in love and war. Just ask O.J. Simpson
Man.
or George Bush.
Okay, look, OJ had a dream team. Bush 1 and 2, they had the blessings of the government. You have neither.
Bin Laden, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, both justify murder in the name of their deity. I justify in the name of my cause.
Cause? Is hatred a cause?
It triggers a cause.
Well, consider me your buffer.
Buffer.
Yeah, between everything that you hate.
Okay, Ayana. Fits my life.
You expose your thoughts. That should tell you something.
What? I'm sharing.
How about venting?
More like thinking out loud.
Your subconscious is speaking.
You've been watching too much Dr. Phil.
You can learn a lot from Dr. Phil.
He's a distraction.
From what?
From life. Dr. Phil is a reality TV show.
Oh, dissect everything, right?
If you don't, down the rabbit hole you go.
How about learning from your mistakes and admitting when you were wrong?
You in favor of the death penalty?
Never gave it a thought.
There are some people that are found guilty that never admit guilt.
There's a lot of people on death row that never committed the crime.
Well, there's plenty of people in jail, period, that were falsely accused.
The judicial system is broken.
Rigged, not broken.
I experienced it firsthand. I recognized my mistakes and admitted when I was wrong.
Mistakes can be costly, and making them is inevitable. A proud man won't admit when he's wrong.
Murder is wrong.
Don't confuse murder with killing.
It's all the same to me.
Death is a natural part of life.
You got a slant on everything.
No, I have an opinion. You call it a slant. I don't.
So these people you have a problem with, are they wrong?
Adjustments have to be made. Someone has to make them.
So how do you determine the fate of someone you don't even know?
You equate them to a herd of animals. Just point and shoot.
That simple?
It's that simple.
You don't think you'll find any guilt?
You have to take your emotions out of it.
So, what kind of weapons do you have?
I don't have any weapons.
Good.
But assault rifle. That would be my choice.
So, no bombs, anything like that?
Thought about bombs, but guns are readily available.
You think like the character of Robert De Niro on Taxi Driver. He despised the underbelly of society.
Life imitates art, and vice versa.
His character was actually a nutcase.
I have all my faculties.
My gut feeling says you're not gonna do jack.
It's about deception. Covert action, they'd be poised to strike.
You should listen to the military. Became a Navy SEAL.
Actually, special ops and I have the same goals.
Well, you got to have a certain mindset, that's for sure.
Skill sets, determination, focus, and extremely tactical.
What about interacting with people that can give you some balance?
I interact with people on a daily basis.
Crossing paths is not interaction. I'm talking about conversation like what we're having now.
My circle is small.
So what about friends, family, girlfriend?
The older you get, the less friends you have. Women come and go. I'm estranged from my family. We've grown distant over the years.
Sounds like you're an introvert.
I've learned to internalize.
That's not good. That can create self-hate.
I definitely don't hate myself.
That may be why you want to lash out at everybody.
I don't want to lash out at everybody. I have issues with certain groups and organizations.
So who do you identify with?
Hey, should I pretend that I'm laying down on the couch?
You don't want to answer that question?
Never watch the television.
Huh?
Nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors.
What does that have to do with my question?
Everything. Identification patterns come from television.
Not necessarily.
For me, it did. Everything I watched on television, I identified with.
Okay, and now?
Television is the greatest scientific indoctrination tool ever devised.
Oh, really?
It's changed the whole culture of nations. Not just this one nation.
So this is why I drink Coke and eat McDonald's?
Yes! Haven't you figured that out yet? Why do you think it's mandatory for everyone to have access to a television in Great Britain by the government?
Conspiracy theories?
Just what they want you to believe.
So should I just throw away my television?
I'm just providing you with knowledge.
You have a complex way of looking at things.
China is under the same program. They want everyone to have a TV right now.
So who's behind the conspiracy?
The one world government, the United Nations, headed by the United States.
So the world leaders have formed a pact.
Yes! To create chaos and confusion.
Can't have a one world government with chaos and confusion. The United States does not get along with Russia, China, or North Korea.
They all have trade deals together. Why do you think they made us go from analog television to digital?
Better picture and sound quality?
No, because they're weapons.
So now you're going way over my head.
India's on the same path right now, and most of your ideas and opinions and how you emulate, because you emulate things. Oh yeah, you mimic what you see.
My whole life is a movie, huh? And I've been acting out what I've seen on television.
You've been programmed.
You programmed too.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But I've reprogrammed myself.
I'm my own man. I call my own shots.
Yeah. I see kids every day walk around that school. They're blind to everything. Just mindless consumers. They sit, watch TV, faces buried in their cell phones being programmed. That's why they call it programming.
So what's your solution? Knock everybody off?
Look, if I could start a nuclear war, I would, but I can't. So I'll take out as many as I can.
Something's into your psyche if you have the need to want to kill.
You got to think like the enemy in order to get results.
So I'm gonna keep on watching television and movies.
And Alice in Wonderland? Follow the yellow brick road.
Man, when's the last time you had sex? You know, a good piece of ass can do you some good.
Oh, man, bitches need to have their asses kicked on a daily basis.
Okay, now you sound like a pimp.
Come on, women that weaponize sex. Feed the kitty. Nah, boo, I'm good.
You go from one extreme to another.
Extreme measures have to be taken in order to get results.
How many personalities do you have? I detect around several.
Just one. But an individual evolves.
Growth is maturity. Maturity can help you be a better person.
So, a better person. So does that mean always do the right thing? Because is that your definition?
Man, you are not a Neanderthal. You need to evolve.
So I should be sensitive and compassionate.
Empathetic at the least.
Man, there's nothing more dangerous than somebody who wants to save the world.
Another riddle?
No, a statement of fact.
That's that ideal talk.
Just think about everybody who's ever tried to save the world. They've done more harm than good.
Dictators.
How about every president of the United States?
No, I don't believe that.
Party lines?
Uh-huh.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag? Come on, man, you got to wake up.
This is the best country in the world.
Yeah, bent on destroying the world. Are you a Democrat or a Republican?
Okay, what's that code to ask me what party I'm in? I'm a Democrat.
Slave owners. Then and now.
You gotta participate in the process.
So, this is a democracy. And my vote counts. Baloney.
So when do you come to that conclusion?
What you mean, when did I figure out that the system was a complete farce?
Yeah.
After 9/11. Did my research.
Okay, so what did I miss?
My teacher. History is a lie for the most part. Educational innovation, dumbing down the students.
Like I said, that's where you can make a difference.
Yeah, well, my teaching methods are about to change.
Okay. Sounds good.
You throw a rocket to a pack of dogs, one of them will yell.
As a kid, I threw some rocks at some dogs. I even clobbered a couple of people, too.
There you go. Problem, reaction, solution.
I'm not getting your meaning.
The system has been exposed.
Haven't you heard? You can't beat the system.
Yeah, but you can get the system's attention.
You can. It's how you go about
And
it.
you know what? You're exactly right. My methods will teach them a lesson.
I know you think violence will serve your purpose, but it's not the answer.
No, it's not about answers. The violence against the system has just become the new teaching tool.
Okay, when you say the system, you mean the government?
Whatever, the government, whatever needs to be taken down. Down with the system. Down with society. Fall of the human race is inevitable.
Yeah, here we go.
It's the truth.
It's your truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Man, live and let live. The sun will come up in the morning.
Yeah. Keep your rose-colored glasses on.
Listen, man, I'm not blind to the problems of America nor the
Watch
world.
your television, watch your football, your World Series, your movies. It's all a distraction
Rebellious
and part
actions,
of the problem.
Rebellious actions is not my cup of tea.
Resistance. Revolution can cause change.
Okay, you form a group, organize a group, and do a protest.
I am a movement. I am the movement. One person can hold many people hostage.
Yeah, I advocate peace and unity always.
Oh man, we live in two different worlds.
We do. You're a radical, and I'm not.
The same government that gives you SSI is the same government that's trying to kill you. That's warped society. We got children with no gender on the birth certificate. Children being raised by same-sex couples.
And that proves the Bible right.
Man, the Bible has nothing to do with this.
All the signs are there. It's the last days. Just wait on Jesus Christ.
Well, you just keep waiting on Jesus. Swift action is what's needed.
So what? You gonna play God?
Somebody's got to clean up this garbage.
Why don't you start with yourself?
There is a clear and present danger in this society.
Yeah, well, people that think like you.
You should have been a defense attorney representing all of the liberals.
Are you related to the Saudis, the autocrats? Because you think just like them. Off with their head!
Oh, man. ACLU would just love you. Maybe we can get them to give you a job. Oh, damn, that's right. It'll screw up your SSI.
Can somebody be a conservative and a radical? Because you sound like both.
I am what I am.
A crazy man.
No crazier than you.
Full of hot air.
Psalm 82:6. I said, you are gods, and all of you, sons of the Most High.
That's God's with a little g.
There is no God. So I declare myself a God.
And my black ass is the president of the United States of America, huh?
It'll all make sense to you when I'm gone.
There has to be a straitjacket around here somewhere.
Take every chance. Lose every fear.
Extremists.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Extreme views characterized by one's unwillingness to see others' viewpoints.
I see others' viewpoints, and it clashes with mine.
I'm starting to take you seriously. I think you really might go out and commit an act of terror.
There are many reasons why an average person would do harm to an innocent person while still seeing it as a good deed.
An extremist is a self-righteous person who's gone too far.
I'm not an extremist. And in most cases, they're not psychopaths.
You are repressed for real.
I am not repressed.
Do you get mad over little things? That's a sign of being repressed.
I'm just giving you a glimpse on how the real world operates.
Through your lens.
You have got to open up your eyes.
Man, I'm wide awake.
You take the blue pill, and the story ends. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland.
You are a character.
And I have a part to play.
You keep saying something about what you have to do. That's all bull, man.
Look, man, I am on a mission. Nobody's gonna stop me.
That thinking right there is poisonous, cancerous, and that hatred's gonna kill you.
And when I go out, I'm taking as many out with me as I can.
Going rogue is not the way. Can you get that through your thick skull?
Don't you tell me what to do. You got your head stuck up your ass.
Oh, because I won't go commit some senseless rage and against the so-called society, the gays, the illegals, the misfits.
Yes, that's right, yes.
I'm a misfit. And so are you.
No, now see, that's where you got it wrong. I separate myself from the scum and from the filth.
Man, you are no better than any of us. Matter of fact, you're weak-minded, feeble. You are a scared little boy.
You can't relate to what I'm telling you.
Man, you are out of touch with reality.
Yeah, you keep sleeping, and when you wake up, you'll be in a concentration camp.
Man, you're watching too many YouTube videos.
There are over 800 concentration camps in the United States that are all fully operational, all ready to receive prisoners.
I'm not worrying about no concentration camp.
Do you know what Operation 40 is?
No.
Operation 40 is the code name for a Central Intelligence Agency counterintelligence group.
So?
They're responsible for assassinating world leaders and toppling governments.
Oh, yeah, and there's aliens in Area 51.
No, they're in S4.
S who? Man, take the tinfoil hat off.
As long as you have a warm place to crap, a 50-inch television, and a blunt, you're fine.
You're gonna have a mental breakdown worrying about the wrongs of society. Matter of fact, I think you already have one.
You know what your problem is?
What?
You've been psychologically manipulated. You're a product of social engineering.
See, right now you're talking about yourself. I'm not influenced by them things you're talking about.
No. See, I reject the illusion that society tries to project onto me. And on the other hand, you embrace it.
Look,
You are being conned on a daily basis, and you don't realize it.
Look, man, as long as the system lets me die an old MF, I could care less.
You have 2 sons. You better care.
And I pray that God keeps them and guide their pathway.
Oh, hope and pray the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Hey, my sons will have a better life than I had.
How do you know when you're barely in their life?
You don't know my sons. Watch your mouth. Or society won't be your only problem, I will.
Oh, I see I struck a nerve. Good.
Some things are off limits.
Okay. I don't have any kids, right? But say, for instance, I do. Say I got a pretty 10-year-old little girl, and she just needs to use the public restroom. Now, as a father, should I be concerned that there's a tranny in the bathroom with her?
I would.
All right. Now, say you're using a urinal, and there's a tranny in line behind you. Would you be comfortable with that?
Maybe. I've never seen no trainee in the public restroom.
Do you identify with trannies?
Look, man, you trying my patience right now.
In Sweden, gender isn't recognized.
Well, I don't live in Sweden. And on my birth certificate, I'm recognized as a male, so are my chromosomes.
Yeah, well, the elites want to change that. The feminists want to change that. The gays want to change
I don't
that.
give a damn. I know what I am. I'm all male.
Don't you care what this world is turning into?
Hey, to each his own. As long as no one's trying to physically harm me, I'm good.
You won't be able to remain neutral. You'll be forced to take a side.
No one's forcing me to do anything, including you.
Civil war is breaking out, man.
Okay. And the military will squash any kind of riot or civil unrest.
The militia and the patriots that love this country are prepared to fight to the death.
And there's a jail cell and gas chamber waiting on them.
And you know that FEMA is Marking people's mailboxes with colored dots.
Hey, ain't nothing but mail in my mailbox, no dots.
Yeah, the color of the dot determines the fate of the person once the New World Order or martial law is established in this country.
I'm not a threat to the government, man.
Yeah.
You are.
Red means that they're going to come along and it's going to kill you right away.
I guess you'll be the first one in line to get shot.
And blue means that they'll take you off to a concentration camp or a FEMA camp, and then they'll torture you until either you obey or you die.
Sounds similar to what's happening in jail and in prison.
Yellow. Yellow means that you pretty much follow and you're of no threat to them. So then they'll just let you starve to death.
Yeah, nothing no different than the welfare system and Social Security. They barely give me enough to get by each month.
Pink means you're in total obedience, and they'll keep you as a mind slave.
So does pink have something to do with this pink elephant in the room?
Oh man, you better stand up for something or you'll fall for anything.
Hey, only drunk people see pink elephants, man. Hey, have you been drinking?
The politicians are pissing down your back and telling you it's raining.
So when is all this supposed to take place?
Now, it's happening right now, even as we speak.
Even if this is true, there's nothing I can do from stop it from happening.
The people have the power, man.
Man, don't rock the
Their
boat.
minds have been poisoned by mind control and perversion.
Haven't you heard, brother? You cannot beat the system. You have to work with it.
Precisely. Civil unrest is happening in this country, and political correctness is what's being preached.
Can't you just take the higher road and not let it get to you?
Striking a severe blow slows their momentum.
Even if you were successful killing a group of people, that would just strengthen their resolve.
It's an ongoing struggle. Pick your target and attack.
Oh, it's that easy.
Think of it as a raid. Survey the enemy, then take them out.
Okay, I get it. You're a predator stalking its prey.
It's about survival. A predator doesn't kill just to kill. A predator kills to survive.
But you're not in any danger, and I'm sure you live a pretty good life.
What's a good life?
Huh?
A 9 to 5, a wife and 2 kids, and a house with a 2-car garage.
Sounds like the American dream to me.
Yeah, America. For the rich, it's a dream come true. For the poor, it's a nightmare.
If you're so tired of America, you could always move to a third world country.
That's what it's becoming.
Can you stop complaining and think about the positive versus the negative?
I've done a lot of thinking, and I've drawn my conclusion.
Oh, violence against innocent people.
There's no innocence. We're all victims. We're all guilty.
You are a coward. A coward resorts to unreasonable acts of violence.
Violence is the only thing some people know.
Violence is the last refuge to the incompetent.
Wait. Did you just make that up?
Don't underestimate me.
You cannot give up the power to control your own life to another person. Ever.
I'm the captain of my own ship, and I set my own course.
You really think so? The government controls your life.
If you're talking about me being on Social Security, that is not running my life.
I'm going to sit you in a corner and put a dunce hat on your head.
I'm more worried about people like you than I am the government.
The government has become a gluttonous, out-of-control behemoth, gobbling up everything in sight with full spectrum dominance over our lives.
We have the freedom to come and go. If I want to go smoke a joint, I can go smoke a joint. If I want to eat at a fine restaurant, I can go do that.
No, that's a falsity. Uncle Sam has an insatiable desire to watch us, to track us, and control us.
I'm not thinking about Uncle Sam. The police are the only persons I'm worrying about.
The police have been militarized by Uncle Sam.
The Black Lives Matter's got us.
Black Lives Matter are part of the problem.
You can't win, man. You don't have a chance.
You're lost. You lost in this masquerade.
I'm trying to help you. You want to take on the whole world.
The people that think like me, they want to take on the system through violence. Wipe out the scourge that's falsifying the truth, be it Black Lives Matter or abortion rights clinics or gay rights activists or politicians. They're all on the list.
Do what you have to do, man. Psych yourself up to kill hundreds, to kill thousands. I'm not gonna stress myself behind some out-of-control organization or the government.
Man, you're already in the fight. You just refuse to engage.
Direct threats, I deal with. Somebody wants to try to rob me, or a gangbanger wants to start trouble, or baby mama wants child support. I deal with that on a daily basis.
Round them up. Round them up. All the ignorant Negroes need to be rounded up, and I can't wait.
You hate everybody. Hate is like a festering wound, and I feel sorry for you.
Don't. I am an antiseptic. I am here to cleanse society of its ills.
Good luck with that fantasy. After you're long and gone, the ills of society will still be here.
Yeah, well, I'm more concerned about the immediate. Like Agenda 2030.
I'm not up to speed on that.
Sustainable Development Goals. 17 global goals set up by the United Nations.
So you think they're up to no good?
They have a hidden agenda as usual.
So what should I be worried about?
You're probably all in favor of their agenda. Inclusive and sustainable, resilient future for people and planet. Eradicating poverty in all its forms. Inclusive and equitable economic growth. Creating greater opportunity for all.
Sounds good to me. What's your problem with that?
You're the perfect stunt dummy. You can't even recognize the storm that's coming.
Man, you are exaggerating.
Willful blindness. People will ignore the obvious at their own peril.
What? So you want to blow up the United Nations?
Hell yeah.
Well, have at it, and let's see how far you get.
2030 is not that far away. The New World Order will be in full effect.
Well, get ready to conform then.
And you'll be the first one to bend over and let them stick it to you.
Man, it's all prophesied in the Bible. Let not thy heart be troubled.
Do you really believe that Jesus Christ is going to come back and make everything all right?
Yes, you can't worry about what you can't control. Put it in God's hands.
The New World Order will remove all rights, property, land. They will have complete sovereignty over the entire earth, and we will be slaves.
So what are you talking about, Illuminati, the Freemasons?
There's a hierarchy. Rothschild, Rockefellers, DuPont, Disney, financial groups, IMF, World Bank, Federal Reserves, research groups, Jason Society, Committee of 300, Brookings Institute, secret societies, Freemasons, Skull and Bones, Bohemian Club, Rosicrucians, political groups, Bilderberg's Club of Rome, intelligence agencies, CIA, KGB, Mossad, religious organizations, Vatican Jesuits, Satanists, Christian fundamentalists, they all drink out of the same cup.
God, man, that is a lot to digest. You are one man. I'm one man. Those nefarious groups ultimately will be exposed.
Exposing these people is not enough.
It would take a whole army to take them down. That excludes you.
They're looking to stage a major event that will implement their plan to install a new world order.
War's always been profitable. Maybe that's their end game. The next world war.
Just look at the back of your dollar bill. Novus Odom Seclorum. A new order has begun.
It's all passed off as conspiracy theories.
People like to cover their eyes and plug their ears to avoid harsh reality, just like you.
Man, people are dying every day. From violent crimes, disease, tragedies. I'm just trying to survive.
The circling the wagons. The everyday dilemmas are petty in comparison to what they had planned
Man,
for us.
Won't you go home and get something to eat, take a shower, get a good night's sleep?
I'm not worried about sleep or food. Not while the enemy is at work.
There is an enemy out there, but not what you think.
UN troops are on our soil, and they are ready when martial law takes effect.
When the UN troops hit the block, I'll worry about it then.
I'm a soldier, ready to go to war. It's kill or be killed. There are no two ways about
Why
it.
rush death or death of others to support an inconsequential cause?
It's all relevant. There's no names or bombs or bullets. You just point and shoot, and I'll deal with the results later.
So you want to commit an act like the Las Vegas shooting? 58 people killed. You think you can top that? Or you want to commit an act like the Florida shooting? 48 people killed at the Post nightclub. Huh? Or Blackbirds, Virginia. 32 people killed in 2 different locations. Or let me guess, Sandy Hook. Is that what you want to duplicate?
None of those events come to mind as it relates to what I want to do.
Man, you have to admit those events influenced you.
I have my own motives, which have nothing in common with those people who committed those acts.
You mean terrorist acts? You can't even bring yourself to say it, can you?
They had their reasons. I have mine.
You are a hypocrite. That is what you are.
Nothing will deter me.
You're that sure of yourself. I can dissuade you. I know I can.
You're privileged.
Privileged? I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. What are you talking about?
You're privy to an event that will take place in which I will go down in infamy.
Oh my God, you say that with so much pride.
Conviction.
You are unbelievable.
I realize that this could be a heavy burden on you. I mean, anybody who knows anything about a mass shooting or a bombing will probably be considered a suspect.
I still don't believe you'll go through with it. It's just a fantasy that you're trying to live out.
If the feds knew that you knew what was going to happen, they'd arrest you. Maybe even charge you as an accomplice.
You trying to scare me?
Oh, no, I'm just giving you a heads up, man.
I'm trying to wrap my head around everything that you've been talking about.
Some people don't realize it until they see it.
I don't want to see it.
It'll slowly start to sink in.
Man, you crying wolf.
I am the wolf. I'm the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm the big bad wolf.
Look, I'm accustomed to violence. Growing up in South Central Los Angeles, it was a daily occurrence.
You can't comprehend what I'm about to undertake.
What is this, a prelude? Is something bad really gonna happen?
It's a sign. Taste of things to come.
Cryptic wording.
Today is an omen.
People wonder why I didn't try to stop you. Why I didn't turn you into the police.
You need to be prepared for that. 'Cause my mission has nothing to do with you.
Man, I'm not trying to get caught up in all your little crazy schemes. This joke ain't funny, man.
We were supposed to meet today. Have this talk.
You are a weird dude. A lot of people talk about doing crazy things. I'm starting to believe you.
It's irrelevant whether you believe me or not. Our paths were meant to cross today.
This is like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Synchronicity.
I know too much. It's like I'm part of your plot.
You're not.
The police can implicate me.
Now who's paranoid?
Why'd I even come to this park today? Should have just stayed home.
You don't know me. I don't know you. We're just two strangers talking.
That's right. Just rambling from a frustrated man, that's it.
Hey, on the off chance that you do get questioned, you stick to that
What
story.
happens in the dark comes to the light. The police have a way of finding things out.
Leo satellites.
What you talking about now?
Low Earth orbiting satellites. These satellites, they orbit about 98 to 100 miles up into the thermosphere. These satellites will replace all cellular towers. And when I say that you will have no place to run and hide, they can pick up your body temperature right now. And they know the difference between 98.6 and 104. So when I say you will have no place to run and hide...
This whole time you've been trying to brainwash me. Get me tied into your twisted way of thinking.
What I must do quickly.
There has to be a better way to deal with what's troubling you.
They already know what a person's gonna do before he does it. They won't intervene.
Who is they? The government? The system? What?
Problem. Reaction. Solution. Chaos advances their cause.
So the mass shootings and terrorist acts, is that deliberate?
They are!
How?
Mind control! I've been trying to tell you that.
Man, you're imagining things, that's all it is.
A person's bioelectric field can be remotely detected.
So you feel like they're manipulating you? You can get through this.
Cellular arrangements of devices monitor the entire EMF spectrum.
EMF spectrum?
NSA signals intelligence. They use EMF brain stimulation for remote neuromonitoring.
So are you being controlled right now?
NSA personnel can dial up any individual in the country on the signals intelligence EMF scanning network. The NSA's computer will then pinpoint and track that person 24 hours a day.
So you feel like they're manipulating your thoughts? Is that why you want to go out and hurt people?
It's NSA's RMN equipment.
NSA equipment?
They can send mental images through my nervous system to affect my performance.
Are you part of a government experiment?
We are all under their control.
Am I under their control?
You are in this sense. When I commit the act, the shooting, you'll be able to corroborate what I've told you.
Okay. I understand. I believe you.
There's a gun show in Arizona. I will go there. I will purchase assault weapons and ammunition.
Okay, then what?
Select my target and complete my mission.
Wait, hold up. I understand your mission. I can help. Don't go.
Hibernation is covert preparation for a more overt action.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Stay tuned!